Right, let's give this thing a go. So we're going to do something here we haven't done before. You know, we're going to give you guys an insight into UNO, the business, what we achieved in our first 2 years, what we plan to achieve in 2025, you know, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So 2024 was an incredible year overall. Obviously, as many businesses do in their year two, we had some challenging moments, but it was how we overcome them. Basically, we've had a great team pulled together. The biggest take I take from it last year was patience and discipline was everything, you know, and that's what saw us through this. January last year for us was an incredible month. You know, it's one of the quietest in our industry, but we started incredibly strong. We had a new B2B contract start, which really pumped our numbers. And you know, especially when you start the year on such a strong month, it really kind of sets the precedent for what you're going to achieve that year. We worked on so many different things in the business, you know, from new hotel concepts with suite offerings, that sort of thing, stuff in the London hotel industry that haven't been done before. As well as that, as everyone would have seen, we had an incredible new partnership with the O2 Arena, coming in as their executive car supplier, taking over the valet entrance, which is great. I mean, it looks amazing to have our name in lights 365 days a year. Some of the biggest events in the country are going there, you know. So for us to be that headline name at the VIP entrance is brilliant. You know, that's one of my personal achievements. But then again, you can roll straight onto our partnership with the NFL giants, Jacksonville Jaguars, when we took over Wembley. You know, to have our name all over Wembley for one of the biggest games in the calendar season for the NFL was an incredible achievement. And that was a real pinch me moment for myself as well. Amongst all the great things that happened last year, every business comes with its challenges, you know. I see it all the time. I see founders and speak to founders and they go, look, we've got this great polished article that everyone sees is amazing, but you know, you see bubbles popping on top of founders' heads like VAT, HMRC, cash flow, cuts to staff, etc. And you know, we had all them challenges, as you do, especially in year two of your business. It's a real make or break year. It really balanced itself out, but of course, the great achievements outweighed the tough times that we had. What we actually set out to achieve, alongside the partnerships, which are great, you know, they're really standout moments for us, and they look great, they're really attractive, bringing new clientele, investors, etc. But I think the focus for us in year two was really retention and how we retain our customers and bring new customers in. And a massive part of our business is the service. I mean, without the service, our business is nothing in that sense. So for us, it was focusing on the UX, you know, the user experience on the platform, and also the drivers side of things. You know, we've got to keep them drivers happy, we've got to keep them drivers fed, and that keeps service levels high. That's the most important thing in this business. So to kind of balance that with the user experience, that creates a great product for us, and it really sets us aside from competition and anyone else who's coming into this market. We've seen people come and go in this short 2 years that we've had. So for us to be coming out the other side happy, then we're doing a great job. A huge part of our success last year came with raising funds. Of course, these partnerships look great, you know, and they're attractive, but they cost money. You know, we've continuously got to raise money, especially at our level and our infancy. So to have investors, commercially viable investors, such as, you know, Manchester United's Mason Mount or, you know, Hollywood actor Michael Ward, they're great to have in that commercially viable space, you know, and to utilise them. It's also great to have some institutional investors as well. You know, we've got the likes of David Abramovich, founder of Grind, etc., who is brilliant with me as well. And you know, I'd love to have him on one of these sofa sessions with us at some point this year, because he's brilliant with the UX side of things. You know, he's a user, which all of our investors are. That's really how we get them. So for him, you know, he would text me over and go, what do you think of this? What do you think if we change this on the platform? Will that improve the user experience if we change this? You know, and someone coming from a consumer business, a successful consumer business, you know, to get that free, invaluable kind of knowledge is, like I said, it's invaluable. One thing I think that will obviously resonate with fellow founders is learning on the job. I mean, it's constant, it's every day, it's evolving, especially with the huge partnerships that we're doing at the moment. Obviously with the O2 Arena last year, NFL Giants, the XL exhibition this year, which we've just announced, you know, to suddenly be in these conversations with huge companies. Sometimes I tend to not feel out of my depth, but Sometimes it is very hard to not feel out your depth, you know, but you've just got to be so confident in what you're doing, and there is a reason you are at this table. And these guys want to work with you because we're doing something right, and we're a brand that people want to be associated with, and I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing what comes across my desk this year, because I genuinely believe we can partner and work with anyone.